So, afwisita baha. Just come to me. Alright, you should be able to understand me now a little bit easier. Is that better for you? Okay, perfect. I'll just set the language barrier over here. So I can tell that it's already getting a little bit hard for you to breathe. I'll just calibrate the atmospheric orbital and you should be good to go. But before I do that, I do need to do a scan of your aura really quickly, okay? Now you don't need to do anything at all. You just need to sit there and try not to suffocate, alright? This shouldn't take too long at all. And perfect. Okay, so now with this on, you should be able to breathe a little bit better. Is that better for you? You can already breathe a little bit easier. Okay. Hello, my name is. But according to your aura scan, it looks like we are speaking English from the planet Earth, from the Milky Way galaxy. Very interesting. I don't get a lot of you. That being said, I bet my name is a little bit difficult for you to pronounce, so throughout the process, you can just call me Zorb, okay? Now, let's get started. I'm just going to check your extraction module. That does tend to make these things a little bit easier. Okay, it doesn't look like you have one on that side. Let's check this side. And it looks like you do not have an extraction module. Wonderful. We'll just have to do this ye old manual way, which that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't let me scare you. All right, so you do look rather frightened. Is this your first alien abduction? Okay. Well, don't be too scared. I've done a million of these, so there's nothing to be super worried about. Okay. It's not extremely invasive, just slightly, and it doesn't hurt. Some say that there's just a tingling sensation that you get that's extremely normal. In fact, I have heard people reference it as being a relatively pleasant feeling, okay? So, first things first, to help you calm down, let's just do some deep breathing, okay? So, to begin, I want you to take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And when you exhale for as long as you can, pushing all the air out of your lungs. So, let's begin. Perfect. Now the second breath in, I want you to just hold your breath, okay? Breathe in and hold. Hold. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, I forgot. Think you're a human. Okay, the third time. I want you to take a deep breath in and hold your blood for me, okay? Breathe in and hold your blood. Huh? Duh, you can't do that either. Oh my gosh. Okay, that is unfortunate. So now I'm just going to log you into the system before we really begin. So I just need to take some external and internal photographs, okay? So let's start with the internal because they sound the most daunting, but they're nothing too crazy, I promise, okay? So just bite down on this for me. Perfect. And I just need you to look right into the center of the aperture here, okay? Wonderful. We're just going to take a couple more, okay? Now turn your head to the left. Wonderful. And turn your head to the right. Perfect. And I'm just going to take some from the other side. Go ahead and put your chin up. And tilt your head down. Perfect. Okay, let's just check those. Those turned out pretty good. I'll just take that back. You don't need that for the external photos. So we're just gonna do the same thing. Go ahead and sit there. No need to smile or anything, okay? You can smile if you want. Beautiful. And turn your head to the left. And turn your head to the right. Same thing, tilt your chin up. Okay, and tilt your head down. Okay, let me just check those out. Okay, perfect. Those all look so wonderful. Very photogenic of you. Now, I'm sorry. Why are you being abducted? So, it is sort of a universal census, if that makes sense. We really just want to know who's out there, right? Who's floating around in all these galaxies, on all these planets. It's really a vast void, and we're just trying to figure out how many species we have, you know? That being said, let's begin with your senses test. We will start with your sight, okay? So, very easy to begin with. Just follow my finger here. Okay. And look here. And look here. Here. Look into this dimension. Okay, look into this dimension. You can't see that. Oh. How unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. Yeah. Okay, let's start with another eye test. I'm just gonna shine a light. Okay, and just look into the light. Perfect. Okay. It's interesting that you only have 2 eyes and that they dilate. Not a lot of species have that. Okay, just a little more. Perfect. Okay. That was really wonderful. Good job. Alrighty, so now let's move on to hearing, okay? I'm just going to play this instrument. In fact, it's one of my favorite instruments. It's from my home, Planet SPF30, and it's just such a majestic instrument, okay? So just tell me what notes you're hearing. Okay, what note was that? You don't think that was a musical note? Interesting. Okay. What about this one? Okay, what note was that? Really? Okay. Alright, well, in that case, I bet I know how this last one will go. Can you please tell me if this note is in minor or not? Was that note in minor or no? Yes, that was one musical note. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Let's just try one more time, and this is honestly my favorite note out of there. It's just so harmonic and just soothes the soul. Okay. Can you tell me what musical note this is? And I hope that you can. Can you tell me what note that was? Okay, whatever. No, not. I just feel sad for you, that's all. Alright, now let's move on to smell, okay? What color does this smell like? Yes, what color are you smelling? What color did you smell? Smell. Yes, the lights were red and blue, but what color did you smell? Okay. Let's try one more time. What color are you smelling? What color do you smell? What color did you smell? Alrighty. Interesting. Due to how you answered those, I think I need to take a listen to your heartbeat, okay? So let me just give the old heartbeat a listen before we have you remove your skin, okay? Shh. No talking. Interesting. Okay. All right. Very slow heartbeat. Very slow indeed. Okay. Now, if you would please, don't be shy. Go ahead and remove your skin. If you are the shy type, I do have linen tapestries over there for you to cover yourself with, if you would like. Okay. You can't remove your skin? Alrighty. That does make my job just a little bit more difficult, but that is okay. Alrighty, so I'm just going to do a quick cranial exam, alright? So just look into the void for me really quick. Okay. Alrighty. You're doing perfect, just a little bit longer. Alright. Oh man. Okay, is that right? Okay, I have some really unfortunate news to share with you. Oh man, I wish I didn't have to tell you right now. I just want to get through this abduction and enjoy it and have you enjoy it, but I have some terrible news. You can't turn invisible. Oh. Okay, well, even here you can't turn invisible. And yeah, people learn to live without it. I think you'll be okay. I think you'll learn to live. It might even be a beautiful experience, not being able to disperse as you please. You took that really well. Congratulations. Now that we're past that, I'm just going to look through your mind really quick, and I'm going to make a miniature scan of your brain, okay? And it will be exactly as your brain is. It just allows me to have a better look at it since you cannot remove your skin. Okay, well, now that that's out of the way, I'm just going to scan your inner cranium so I can print a 3D model of your brain, alright? So let me just do a quick scan of it. Okay. Perfect. You're doing very wonderful, by the way. Let me just send that on over, and here we are. There is quite a bit of cellular jelly. Don't you worry about that. Alright, your brain does have a lot of goop on it. Usually it's not too difficult to remove. Yeah, and this is actually from your head. Isn't that wonderful? It sort of like dispersed it and sent it through the atmosphere. You won't miss it too much. It will regenerate inside you. Okay, so I'll just put that back in the petri dish, and now we have a miniature scan of your brain. Isn't it so cute? Okay, so let me just check this bad boy out. Okay, yes. A lot of folds and flaps and fleeps and floops. Human brains are probably one of my favorite things. And like I said, I don't get to see them too often. Okay. I didn't know your brain could do that. Yeah, they're quite malleable. Specifically human brains. They're rather gelatinous. Okay. Well, it is looking pretty good. I'm not finding anything too crazy. Nothing out of the ordinary. Okay. Alright, and that is just about all the information I need. So I will just place this back in your cellulose jelly just so it doesn't get dried out. Okay, and I'll just put this back in the petri dish. And I would say you could take it home with you, but you're not going to remember this, so. Okay, so one of the last things I need to do is sort of the same thing. I need to transpose the three main components of your soul, okay? So I have one of the same tools, it's just a little bit different. So, okay, that is all I needed, and we'll just have that sent over. And now we have the three main components of your soul. Wow, these specimens are very interesting. Okay, now you can see the three pieces of your soul. They sort of just tell me what kind of person you are, and I'll say these are not bad DNA strands to have, okay? Not bad at all. So, let me just note these down really quickly. Yes. Alright, and now let's just really deep dive into them. So, here you can see that you are a rather kind person, which is something that we hope to see. And what else is there? Oh, a little naughty, are we? And there is nothing wrong with that. Yes, they are in the same cellulose jelly. Like I said, it'll grow back. Your body won't miss it too much. So, I'll just let you have a nice little look at that before I collect my here. This one was deeply rooted into your soul. As you can see, it's rather buried in the cellulose jelly. And that usually just means that something from your deeper subconscious, but this one is rather pleasing. Yes, very nice, very nice. Okay, this one is probably one of the best ones I've seen. A very good sign. And now this last one is quite literal, but it's never an awful thing, you know? I don't want to scare you with what this means, so I won't tell you. But it's not that bad, okay? And you can just look at that. Alright, now I do just need to grab a little bit of your cellulose jelly because this does hold quite a bit of who you are as a human and your DNA and all those things. Perfect. And I will just ship those samples on up. So, perfect. So now that we have these, I'll just be able to send these up and get these tested. Alright, one of the last things, I just want to see what you'll do, okay? Okay, that was rather typical, I would say. Rather typical of a human to do. Alright, so the last thing, I just need to insert this tracking chip. Okay, and we're just going to wipe your memory really quick. I would say, I hope you have a wonderful night, and thank you so much for a relatively smooth manual alien abduction. It was wonderful to have you, and have a nice life, okay?